Today I want to show you a real analysis of the email marketing of a real 7-figure e-commerce brand that we've worked with for almost 3 months. And although we get great results already, 35–40% of their revenue coming from email, still there are things to improve because we are not perfect, right? We want to show you how you can improve it, and I will share a 50-point cheat sheet with you that I will use to audit this Klaviyo account, and also I will put that into the description so you can also download it for your own store to audit it as well. That being said, let's jump into it and let's analyze the 7-figure e-commerce brand's emails. Alright guys, so here's the cheat sheet that you can download in the description for free, and I will use this to really showcase you how you can use it on a real Klaviyo account, and it can be 5, 6, 7, 8-figure account, doesn't really matter. As you can see, this business made almost 300k in the last 30 days, and this is not the best period. Summer is not the best period to sell saunas. So this client, they sell a high AOV product. Their AOV is around 10k. It can vary from 5k up to $15,000 and $20,000 because again, they sell saunas online. So that's not a cheap investment. And as you can see, email works great here. But what I want to show you here, even with this account, we can find weak spots that we could improve. And before I jump into it, so this is not a old client of ours, and we already have almost 40% of their revenue from email marketing. So out of 300k, around more than 100k comes from email. And I know some of you are skeptical about the attribution window of Klaviyo, right? This is the default attribution model. I can show it to you because nowadays this is a tricky topic, right? As you can see, opened or clicked an email and received it in the last 5 days. So if anyone opened or clicked an email in the last 5 days and they buy within the 5 days, then they will get attributed as a sale from Klaviyo. Before I start, one more thing. So as you can see, if we go back to let's say May, I believe this number will be 0, yes. Their revenue was actually a bit higher, but the revenue from email was nada, 0, nothing. And by now it got in August, or let's check September. August, September, okay. So yeah, it got even 44%. So these are the numbers that we have nowadays. And yeah, but we are not perfect, right? So I will go through this checklist and show you how things could be even better. So offers and product checklist. First thing first, make sure you truly understand the niche you are in and the main target audience. Check GA to find out your audience demographic. What is their age, gender, location? Write email copy relevant to them. Ideally pick one specific buyer persona and write to them. So what I would add here, so now I don't want to talk too much about this, but again, they sell saunas in North America. Of course, we check Google Analytics. Now it's a bit harder because there is GA4, which is a new version of GA, and this makes things a bit more complicated, in my opinion. But you should check demographics, age, gender, location, and I will add this here. Also, what their biggest dreams are, what keeps them awake at night. So psychography, this is what we call psychography. Basically not just these data things, because somebody can be in the same age, gender, location, but completely different life situations. I will also add here and purchase power or price sensitivity. That's a friendlier word, sensitivity. And then yeah, so write an email copy relevant to them, quite obvious. Nowadays you can use AI for this. Do you sell in multiple countries? If yes, how does shipping differ in each? Create your emails timing accordingly. Don't send upsell emails until their order arrives, for example. So this is the usual approach that we use. We check, for example, this store, they have a store in the US. This is for the US store, but they also sell in Canada, and we will just start working on that account. And in Klaviyo, you cannot add multiple domains to one Klaviyo account. That's a bit unlucky. There are other tools where you can do it, like Sendly, but you cannot add multiple domains. So either you want to sell on multiple domains with multiple Klaviyo accounts to multiple countries, or you want to set up a subdomain, or you just don't want to do it, but just set this up in Shopify, that Shopify tracks the location and the content can change on the website, but then everything is in one Klaviyo and you use different flows for different locations. So you have to decide what you want. I think having separate domains is more work. It's more money as well, but it's still a clearer distinction between countries. So now let's jump into the main thing. So Klaviyo flows, abandoned cart setup, minimum 5 emails. I believe we actually don't have that. We still don't have it, but we will work on it. So flows. We started with the flows. We always start with the flows in most cases. But we set up these, so 1 email, 2 email and 3 emails that they got, and in the future we can set up more. And as you can see, here are the numbers. Actually, a 3rd email doesn't get too much engagement. Maybe that's why we implemented only 3 of them. This is the first one, trigger split, and yeah, based on the product there is a split and they get different emails, so there is some customization here. But ideally they should get 5 emails in an abandoned cart flow, so don't be afraid to send more emails. Browse abandonment, same spiel. New customer flow, same. VIP, same. We can check those. So this is the browse. I believe this will have a split as well based on the products. Yes, quite similar structure. So I think it says minimum 5 new customer. This is the first one, second one, third one, fourth, fifth. This is not active. Yeah, here we implemented 4. And I will start checking these points. So we did this. This is done too. But these are not done because 3 emails, 4 emails, and VIP customer flow, I think we don't have it. So actually we could set it up. Yeah, these are the flows. If you have at least 10% returning customer rate, the returning customer flow set up with at least 5 emails. So actually we don't have it. It's a high AOV product. People, they rarely come back. So this is a store where email marketing is not necessarily retention marketing. It's more like a sales channel. I think you must be open-minded how you can use email in your business, because again, people, they don't buy a sauna every week. It's not like a shampoo or a supplement or whatever. So yeah, here is less retention. Of course, good reputation is important, but we rather go for referrals here and word of mouth, these kind of things. And email generates still 30-40% of their total revenue. Win back flow, we don't have it. So actually there are many flows we could set up here. And now I'm judging our own work, right? Pop-up welcome flow set up with at least 3 emails. Let's see. So this is a bit more advanced here what we set up, because we combined it with SMS marketing with Recar. But basically this is the flow, 1, 2, 3 emails. Oh, sorry, just 2. So yeah, these are 2 emails. Yeah, so a 3rd one could be set up. So actually these flows are short. Not sure if it was the request of the client or we are still working on it. But yeah, this is not checked here. For each flow, the last 1-2 emails of each flow barely makes revenue, which means it doesn't make much sense to make it longer. Actually, I think it's a yes, even if the flows are short. So yeah, I would still make the flows longer, by the way. For each flow, the open rate, click-through rate, place order rate of the flow emails drop from email to email. For example, the first email doesn't generate all of the revenue. Yeah, here we have 2 emails, but let's check this one, a longer one. I think this is a yes as well. So this makes the most money, obviously, and these make far less. But also fewer people get these, right? So I will check this too. There are A/B tests for the emails of the top 3 flows with the most revenue generated. So actually we have those, you can see. We test the subject line, and actually for all emails, so this is a yes. There is an automated email set up to collect customer reviews. This is not set up yet, I believe. Maybe in the new customer flow, post-purchase flow. How to prepare for your sauna delivery, top tips. So these are more product education, but this is not set up. Could be set up. Bonus tactics. I think we have none of these. Back in stock flow, we don't have it. OCU cart hook, abandoned cart flow, if you have OCU cart hook installed, we don't have it. Recharge board, so this is subscription. Okay, so the next one is add the additional flows. Do they fit the quality of other flows? Do they make sense to use it at all? We have one additional flow, which is a TDO flow. So basically people who joined a campaign, then they get this flow and they get additional offers. So this is a yes. Website pop-up checklist. Don't use a Klaviyo or other lucky wheel type of pop-ups. We don't have it. Don't use a Klaviyo pop-up. So I believe we use Optimonk. Pop-up software installed. Our recommendation is Optimonk. Yeah, we use it. Okay, and the next one is the UX of the pop-up is not annoying. Make sure the user can exit the pop-up easily. This is the pop-up. As you can see, here we give away 5% off, and also here's the X button, clearly visible on mobile as well. And yeah, here you can close this pop-up, so I will check this too. The same pop-up doesn't appear more than once. I trust my team. I think it doesn't happen. The incentive in the pop-up makes sense knowing the other incentives in the customer journey. So for example, here we give away 5% off, but if they buy and they buy multiple times, they will get more percentage, so that's fine. Customers receive an email after subscription in the pop-up and they can use the incentive they receive. So this is actually the welcome flow, so here it is, and once they subscribe they get this email. So here the 5% off, welcome 5 is the code, so that's a yes as well. Average subscription rate of the pop-ups is at least 10%, and yes, we are above that. Ideally you want to be around 15, maybe even 20. So pick only one from the two below email campaigns. If your email list is below 20k subscribers, send 10-12 email campaigns a month. If you are above, then 12 plus. I'm pretty sure we don't send that many. So if I go to campaigns last 30 days, so actually we sent out 11 campaigns, and let's check how big is the whole all active segment. So how many active subscribers we have? We have 19,000, so let's say 20k. So actually we are around the, you know, here between the two, and yeah, we are just below 20k and we send out 11, so I think that's fine. And as we grow, we will send out even more. At least 30% of your campaigns are trust or content emails, and not only sales everywhere with discounts. So I think that will be fine as well. Let's see. Yeah, promo, content, sale, content, trust, promo, sale. So yeah, I think it's more than 30% where we don't just sell. Have at least one sales event per month. They built up sales event structure. Let's see if we have it. So yeah, we had Labor Day. So yeah, just make sure you have this regularly. Average open rate of campaigns is at least 15%. So actually this is way higher. I'm not sure if yeah, let's increase this number. Honestly, 15% is the average of e-commerce, but you want to be above the average for sure. So here we have 60%, sometimes even beyond that. Click-through rate is at least 2%. I think yes, we probably, yeah, we are just around that actually. So yeah. Let's say it's a yes, but it's around that number. At least every 10th person who clicks the email buys on the website. So what we do, how many people clicked, how many placed an order. So this is a bit different situation because it's a high AOV store, and you cannot expect every 10th person who clicks to buy, you know, with a $10,000 product. This applies mostly to stores where they sell a product for maximum a few $100. This is not a typical e-commerce store with this high AOV. So here 33 people clicked, only one purchase, then that's $5,000. Or here 90 people clicked, one purchase, then that's more than $10,000. So you can see these examples. I think this is relevant for this store now. So yeah, I will click this. Most email campaigns have A/B tests. So let's see. yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we ran 6 tests for 11 campaigns, and I think that's a good ratio. Sending surveys regularly to the subscribers, so I don't think we do it here, and actually we should, because we want to learn more about them. So yeah, this could be implemented. Use segmentation based on engagement and product interest. Instead, don't use the same segment all the time. So all active, engage 120, engage 90. These are the engaged 6 months actually. So yeah, we use these and they perform really well. Email creative checklist. So each and every flow has a level of design what the client wants, either simple or high tier. Yeah, let's go to a few campaigns and we can check a few design. But again, it really depends what the client looks for and what you look for as a business owner. I think this design is actually quite good, so yeah, it really sells the sauna. I don't say it's the best we can do. We have a so-called Ferrari design, which is even more branded than this, but yeah, this does the job, so yes. Each and every flow in the last 3 months has the level of design what the client wants. Yes, each and every flow emails has enticing copywriting, so we can check a few flows. Of course, as a business owner, or agency owner, I'm not always happy with our copy, and I used to be a copywriter, so I always try to push my team to be better at what they do. You can go to the editor and see how this email looks like. Preview this email. Thank you for ordering. We are delighted that you found what you are looking for. Yeah, this is just a simple order email. I think this could be better. It's just a simple email, you know, that we accept the order. If this is the year you are going to treat yourself to sauna, do it now. You could save up to $600 in our fall sale. Our prices are dropping. In no time at all, you could have a beautiful outdoor barrel ready for action in your yard, or a sleek traditional sauna transforming your indoor space. Yeah, I like these. I think this sells the product, not oversell. It's not an oversell. So yeah, I think the flows could be improved though. The website pop-up has the level of design. Yes, use the social proof, customer review, product feed in at least 50% of our emails. So here's the product feed. We show personally recommended products to every recipient, and we also try to show testimonials. Here's the community, which is social proof. I'm curious if we use reviews in any of the emails. Take a closer look. Yeah, product feed. I think we could use more social proof actually. I'm not fully happy here. So yeah, I want to check this social proof. Klaviyo account KPIs checklist. If it's a niche brand store with one product, the monthly email revenue from email is at least 20%. Actually now I would increase it to even 30%. Let's say 25. But with this client we clearly hit 40%, 35%, so we are far beyond this. If it's a niche brand store with 10 plus products, monthly revenue from email should be at least 35%. So it says okay, pick only one, so I will pick this, and yes, we achieved it. Inbox rate is minimum 80%. Yes, I think we have it. With this app you can check it, and we check it every month for our clients. Average open rate of all emails is above 20%. We have it. Click-through rate, yes. And actually I will change this here because again this could be a higher number. Okay, and the last one is the average spam complaint rate is below this percentage. So how you can check this, and you go here, deliverability, and last 30 days, and let's see the data. So actually we have high spam complaint rate and high unsubscribe rate, which is interesting. Open rate is high, click rate is high, bounce rate is good, unsubscribe rate is acceptable, and the spam complaint rate is a bit high. So actually this is above this number, even if a bit. I won't check this checkpoint here now. And yeah, we want to decrease these. I'm curious of the history. So last 90 days it was a bit higher, unsubscribe rate was higher. Last 7 days, yeah, it was higher too. So yeah, unsubscribe rate and spam complaint is something we should check. And do something about. You can use the troubleshooting guide to fix it. Now I won't get into these. So yeah, these are the checkpoints that I could check, and I think the main things to really focus on is making the flows longer. We can set up a VIP customer flow at some point, implement some of the bonus tactics, implement OCU on the website, for example, and then spam complaint rate is something to check. And I think the copywriting could be improved in the emails and adding more social proof. So yeah, these are the things we could improve on this account. And why I really like this, because we found a lot of things to improve while we already have 35-40% of their revenue coming from email, which is more than 100K per month. But there are still many things to do on their account, and this is why I think email marketing should be a continuous activity and not just a one-time setup, because it's just impossible to fix all of these points within a few weeks. Alright guys, so I hope you learned a lot today, and we really went through the main things when it comes to your e-commerce email marketing, Klaviyo, how it could be improved and should be improved. And make sure that you go to the description and you download this checklist, because again, I just cannot highlight it enough how important email marketing is in e-commerce. You should generate 25 minimum up to 50% of your revenue coming from Klaviyo if you use their default attribution, and email is probably the most stable channel for many years. I've been doing this for almost 7 years now, so I really know it. And yeah, so again, go down to the description and go to the link and download this for free, this 50-point checklist, and evaluate your own email marketing to see where you could improve. Hey Budai Nation, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, make sure that you go down, you subscribe to this channel. Also hit the notification bell so you get updated of my newest videos. Here at Budai Media, our mission is to help at least 1,000 e-commerce brands grow and scale using email and retention marketing, because unfortunately too many businesses, they focus on acquisition only and ads only, which honestly sucks, especially nowadays when it's just so tricky to acquire new customers. And also, before I leave, I will give you a free e-commerce email marketing audit doc that you can simply just download through the link in the description. Check it out, that's what we use with our clients. And if you want to check out my other videos, then make sure you click the thumbnail that you will see in a few seconds, and stay tuned.